Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to EB Yoga. Today's class is a Find Your Flow Level 2 flow. Grab your blocks if you have those, grab your blanket if you like that under your knees, and let's begin with a moment of lying down quiet. Lying down, whatever feels good for your arms and legs. Taking a quiet moment here to come to our yoga zone, get centered, ready to move. Any thoughts or worries, trying not to engage with them, trying to focus on your breath. Taking a moment here to set an intention for our yoga practice. What's bringing you to the mat today? Begin to stretch your arms up, stretch your legs down. Grab your right wrist, pull it up and over, stretch your right toes down, lengthen your right side. One more breath on your right side. And release and switch. Left wrist up and over, left toes point down. One more breath on the left side. And release, bend your knees in, rock a little left to right. Change your rock front to back. And rock yourself up to sit and then up and over into tabletop. Grab your blanket for knees or wrists if you like that in your tabletop. We'll start with some cat and cows. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, your belly sinks down. Exhale, pull it and round it up. Move with your breath. One more cat and cow. Moving into our barrel roll, let your ribs go to the side, round up, other side, round down, like you're scraping around in a barrel. One more time this direction, slow it down. And barrel roll the opposite way. Slow your barrel roll down one more time this direction. Coming back to table and preparing for downward dog. Curl your toes, lift your hips. Paddle out your feet, take any stretching that you like here. Begin to walk your dog forward. Feet and hands meet, bend your knees, forward fold. Take a sway if you'd like. Coming back to center, big bend in the knees, roll your body up. Once you're up to stand, head to the top of your mat, find your mountain pose. Two rounds of sun A, 2 rounds of sun B today. One more breath in mountain. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back and lower. Inhale your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Next exhale, walk your feet forward. Feet and hands meet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, root down, rise up. Round 2, exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back and lower. Inhale your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Next exhale, walk forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, root down, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Prepare for chair. Bend your knees, sink your hips, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, lower down. Inhale your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your right leg. Exhale, step it forward. Back heel spins flat, root down, rise up, warrior 1. Extra breath here. Exhale, brings your hands down, step back, Vinyasa, or downward dog. Inhale your left leg. Exhale it forward, back heel flat, root down, rise up. Next exhale, hands come down. Step back, Vinyasa, or right to down dog. Begin to walk your dog forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sink your hips, chair. Hold your chair. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back and lower. Inhale your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your right leg. Exhale it forward. Back heel flat, root down, rise up. And exhale your hands down, step back, Vinyasa, or downward dog. Inhale your left leg. Exhale it forward. Back heel flat, root down, rise up. Exhale your hands down, step back, Vinyasa, or downward dog. Begin to walk your dog forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, root your feet. Inhale, chair. Hold your chair. Two more breaths. Begin to bend your knees, sink your hips. And if this bothers or hurts, just make your way down to sit. Otherwise, bend and sink till you can't no more. Graceful plop. Boats around the world. Prepare for boat pose. Hands behind your knees, walk your feet back, float your feet up. Let go, 5 breaths. Start to straighten out and lower down. Try to control it and graceful plop. Take 3 breaths. Begin to roll onto your right side. Take a moment to stretch out on your right side, lengthen out your body. Left hand helps you balance. Next, inhale, lift your feet, maybe at your head and your right arm. 3 more breaths. And for that last breath, crunch it up. Let it go and roll onto your belly. Bring your hands back by your side, locust. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Three more breaths. Last breath, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, stack your hands, rest your head down. And begin to roll onto your left side. Find your balance on your left side, lengthen out your body. Right hand can help you balance. Inhale, lift your feet. Maybe add your head and your left arm. 3 more breaths. And crunch it up. Let it go. Roll onto your back. On your back, bend your knees, feet in front of your butt. Press your hips up, bridge. You can stay here with hands on the mat or clasp your hands underneath. Walk your shoulders closer together. Check in if your bridge is bothering your knees at all, and try to point your feet in a different direction. Three more breaths. Unclasp your hands, let your spine lower down. Take 3 breaths here. And begin to roll your body back over so we can meet in tabletop. In tabletop, have your blocks handy. Right foot forward, low lunge. Grab a block if you like that under your left hand for a low lunge twist. Left hand under your left shoulder. Inhale your right arm up. One more breath. Exhale your right hand down. Block aside. Hands under your shoulders, curl your back toes, step back to plank. Hold your plank. Check in with your elbows. They aren't locked, using your arm muscles. Your butt isn't downward dogging. Try to keep it in line with your shoulders. 3 more breaths if you'd like to drop your knees for these last 3. And then lower all the way to your belly. Stack your hands, rest your head for a breath or 2. Lift your head, hands under your shoulders, press back. Low lunge with your left foot forward. Right hand under your right shoulder or up on a block. Inhale your left arm up, twist. Exhale your left hand down. Hands around your foot again, curl your back toes under, step back to plank. Hold your plank. This time, little extra challenge if you like. Pick up your right foot, just an inch or 2, hold it there for a breath or 2. Set your right foot down and switch. Left foot lifts up, breath or 2. And set your left foot down, 3 more breaths. And take a vinyasa or press back to downward dog. Begin to walk your dog forward. When your feet and hands meet, big bend in your knees, let your hips sink back, reach your arms, chair pose. Bring your hands to heart in front of you. Little tiny twists. Right elbow doesn't go past the right knee. Trying to keep my hips steady, just moving my core. Right elbow above the right knee. And then twist. One more time each side. Back to chair. Exhale, forward fold. From forward fold, your hands plant, right foot stays where it is, step back the left. 1 foot in each lane, runner's lunge. Block under that left hand if you'd like. Left hand roots down, inhale your right arm up, twist. One more breath. Exhale your right hand down. Set the block aside, hands around your foot, drop back to table. Drop onto your forearms, forearm plank. Elbows tuck under your shoulders, squeeze your hands together. Feel like you're pulling your elbows toward each other, really strong upper body. Step back your feet. See if you're down dog in your butt, drop it down. And you can always do this one on your knees as well. I try to keep my gaze between my hands, help can keep my neck in line with my spine. Three more breaths. And drop all the way to your belly, stack your hands and rest your head down for a couple breaths. Inhale, lift your gaze, hands under your shoulders, press up to table. Left foot forward, curl your back toes under, right hand up on your block, inhale your left arm up. One more breath. Exhale your left hand down. Hands around your foot. Step back to table again. Drop to your forearms again. Another round of forearm plank. Squeeze your hands, squeeze your elbows, activate your upper body, and step back. Extra challenge if you want it here. Pick up your right foot, just a breath or two. And switch. Left foot up, just a breath or two. And 3 more breaths. And drop your knees. Take a vinyasa if you want, or child's pose. If you're in child's pose, start to make your way back to downward dog. From downward dog, walk your feet forward. Prepare for chair. Bend your knees, sink your hips, reach your arms. This time, a little bit of balance. Start to shift your weight to your right foot. Start to pick up your left heel. Maybe pick up your left toes. Maybe get a little fancy for a breath or two. And then set your left foot down and switch your weight. Weight into the left foot. Pick up the right heel. Maybe the right toes. Maybe get a little fancy. And set that foot down. 2 more breaths. And exhale, forward fold. From your forward fold, bend your knees, plant your hands, step your left foot back. Right foot, runner's lunge. This time, no block. Left hand under your left shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Look at my feet. Start to roll onto the left side edge of that foot. My right foot starts to wiggle back for a little kickstand in my side plank. If you want to wiggle your right foot all the way back there, go right ahead. I like the little kickstand here. Then I can feel like I'm pulling up my core and reaching. Elbow isn't locked in that bottom arm. And exhale your right hand down. Step back to downward dog or take a vinyasa. From your down dog, inhale your left leg, exhale, step it forward. Runner's lunge, find your balance. Right hand under your right shoulder, inhale your left arm up. Begin to roll onto the pinky edge of that right foot. Left foot starts to wiggle back for your kickstand. If side plank ever bothers your wrist too, you can do this on your forearm. It's a little harder with the kickstand on the forearm, but it's doable. Another breath here. And exhale your left hand down. Take a vinyasa or we will meet in tabletop. From tabletop, make your way to sit. Bend your knees, feet flat in front of you so you can lean back in your hands. Separate your feet a little bit and windshield wiper. Maybe allow your windshield wipers to grow a little bit, sort of roll up off your hip, a super gentle twist. If it feels like too much, don't do it. And the next time your knees, windshield wiper over to your right side, hold them there. Pick up your left hand and let it twist your body around. So right here is plenty of twist for me. If you feel like you need to adjust your legs or your hips a little bit, go right ahead. One more big breath here. Pick up your left hand and windshield wiper everything to the left. Pick up your right hand to take you to that gentle twist. One more breath here. And unwind back to the front. Take a couple more wipers. Coming back to center, cross your legs, or you can extend them out if that feels better. Taking a couple shoulder circles here. And pause and circle the other way. And let your shoulders drop down. Take your right hand and reach it across your body using your left arm to give it some gentle pressure. And then see if your right shoulder is loving on your face. If I drop it down, I tend to find more stretch there in my arm. One more breath. And let it go. Take a couple circles. And then reach your left arm out and across, gently press, and drop it away from your face. Another breath here. And let it go, a couple more circles. If there's any other little stretch you'd like, take a little stretch. Make your way onto your back. Extend your arms and legs out for Shavasana, or you can take this in whatever position is comfortable for you on your side. Keep your knees bent, whatever you like. Taking a few quiet moments here to end our class today. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggling fingers and toes, maybe circling wrists and ankles. Start to reach your arms up and stretch your legs down. Begin to roll onto your side. Take a breath or two on your side. And begin to press your body up to sit. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. I hope you enjoyed this Find Your Flow Level 2 flow. If you'd like more information about the EB Yoga online membership, be sure to check out my website and don't forget to subscribe below. Thanks again and have a wonderful day. Namaste.